What's good, Josh? Your boy Black over here at BMC, the Formula Live Stream. Don't forget to like, share, and support. Have you ever heard about 15-year-old Carlo Acutis? Mind you, Carlo Acutis died at 15 in 2006. 15-year-old Carlos Acutis died and has recently been named the first millennial saint by Pope Leo. The first millennial saint in the Catholic Church. The saints have to be wearing like the crosses. Like I'm not really familiar with like Saint Basil. It's thousands of saints, but he has been nominated as the first millennial saint. And his handle is God's influencer. Hence the play on the internet, because y'all know the former Pope Francis, the one that died, he said that the internet was a gift from God. And so Carlos Acutis, he died when he was 15 of leukemia in Milan, Italy. Okay, and when he died, they attributed two miracles because of his work that he did when he was on the earth. They say he was good with computers. He had a love for the internet, and he had put together this if you're familiar with Catholicism, the Eucharist is a like miracles that the Catholic Church attribute all around the world, different miracles and stuff, and for him to be nominated as God's influencer and as a saint, he had to be voted in by all of these cardinals and bishops. And what they got, 36 cardinals, 270 bishops. Like I said, they attributed miracles to him. It was I think it was a kid in Brazil. They say he bought a T-shirt and he got cured of disease that he was, you know what I mean? And then it was a young lady also in South America, in Costa Rica. Her mom's prayed at this Acutis's grave, and her daughter was healed of her disease. You know what I'm saying? So they got him attributed for miracles, and he's known because he put together a website cataloging 100 Eucharistic miracles around the world that have been recognized by the church over the many centuries. He did a little encyclopedia of those, and Pope Francis had took a liking to him, and but the question I'm asking you is this really a saint? Is he really God's influencer, or is just a title and propaganda to bring young people back to the church and attract those that are not familiar with it to it? Is it a propaganda tool, giving them somebody that they can relate to, an influencer? Okay, we got the patron saint of influencers maybe might come out of that. And what I was saying about him, the miracles that was attributed to him is says here, Francis approved of she was credited with the complete healing of a Costa Rican student, Valerie Valverde, from major head trauma sustained in a bicycle accident after her mother prayed at his tomb. They're saying with them coming in contact with this young man, they were healed. It says here, Acutis' mother, Antonia Salazano, said that in many ways her son was just like any other teenager who liked playing video games, hanging out with his friends, and playing soccer. He was a normal kid. He was a normal person, but he opened the door of his heart to God. Okay, and it said being made a saint means the church believes a person lived a holy life is now in heaven with God. It is impossible to quantify exactly how many saints there are. Like I said, it says during the first 1,000 years, they were proclaiming thousands. And I'm asking once again, how open-minded are you? And this is not to disrespect nobody's religion or coming, you know what I mean? I'm just asking a question because here of late, like it's been trendy to be on social media, and that's the only way that you can get the world's attention, because when you go in a room, everybody got their head down looking into a phone or on a live stream. That's become the way. And is this a propaganda tool that the Catholic Church is using this young man right here, 15-year-old Carlos Acutis? Is this a propaganda tool that they're using? Because a lot of people are shying away from religion these days because of the corruption. Most people, not to mention the Catholic Church and its long history of the abuse of people and children of their constituents. But even Protestant churches, Baptist churches, they have the crooked preachers. You see it all over TV. Preachers not preaching God, they preaching monetization. And there's a lot of corruption. And some people, either they practice in their home or get more holistic and get closer to the earth, or go technology with it and not even believe in a higher power at all because of the lack of faith in what's been going on with the religious institutions. It's getting off from being about God and being about whoever the mouthpiece is, whether it's the preacher, the rabbi, the imam. A lot of people are shying away from religion. Religion is not, one of the main staples of holding down. Remember back in the day, you go in your grandma's house, she got the Bible out to the 23rd Psalm. She got the big fork and the big spoon on the wall. Maybe Martin Luther King, John F. Kennedy, pictures somewhere, Malcolm X. It was more propaganda. And maybe the church is mixing that old style with the new, trying to assimilate and keep up because, like I said, religion is a dwindling, tool, because all of it is a tool. Politics, religion, race, gender, even with the parent things, it's all of it is propaganda. And maybe the church is, trying to step their propaganda up. Or do you believe that this young man truly was a saint, and for the miracles that are attributed to him, he did perform those miracles? It's been a long list of miracles that the Catholic Church has. Like have you ever heard of the Shroud of Turin, where they say it was the actual cloth that Jesus Christ was wrapped in? There's a lot of speculation in that. Then throughout the ages, they've been selling like a lot of little relics. And each one of these churches used to be known for having a particular relic, whether it was John the Baptist's toe on it, or a splinter from the actual cross that Jesus was on. It's always been a lot of folklore mythology mixed in with the Catholicism. So what I'm asking the question is, how open-minded are you? Is this young man actually a saint, or do you think it was just propaganda trying to keep up with the times? Don't forget to like, share, and support the BMC Formula live stream at YouTube, and make sure you leave a comment. And if you got a particular, subject on your mind, and you want to ask Black a question or get my opinion on it, make sure you leave it in the comments below.